Imagine waking up each morning feeling truly alive, with the gentle promise of endless possibilities stirring within you. In this very moment, consider the idea that the key to a vibrant, fulfilling life after 65 might lie not in what you add, but in what you gracefully let go of. Welcome to our journey of transformation, where we explore the art of releasing habits and mindsets that no longer serve our highest selves. In a world that often tells us to accumulate more, do more, and push harder, there is a profound wisdom in stepping back and choosing simplicity, clarity, and self-care over the relentless pursuit of perfection. Today, we begin a conversation about shedding the burdens that weigh us down, opening up space for energy, joy, and a newfound sense of freedom. As we embark on this adventure, think of this as the spark that ignites a deeper understanding of how letting go can lead to a life of quality and grace. Over the next few minutes, you will discover insights backed by thoughtful research and real-life wisdom that can help you embrace the power of change. So, let us begin by clearing away the shadows of negativity and stepping into a bright, promising new chapter of life. Imagine carrying with you an invisible weight that colors every moment with shades of doubt and hesitation. Now, imagine releasing that burden and feeling a rush of lightness as you step into a day filled with possibility. This is the transformative power of letting go of negative mindsets, a liberating journey that not only frees your spirit, but also opens the door to a healthier, more vibrant life. For many of us, negative thoughts have become like a persistent, uninvited guest in our minds. They whisper self-doubt and feed on our fears, gradually eroding our confidence. Studies in the field of positive psychology reveal that the way we think has a profound effect on both our mental and physical well-being. Researchers have found that individuals who actively nurture positive thinking patterns experience lower stress levels, improved cardiovascular health, and even a strengthened immune system. These findings remind us that the mind and body share an intimate, reciprocal connection. When we clear away the clutter of negative thoughts, we not only enhance our emotional resilience, but also empower our physical vitality. Take a moment to recall a day when a simple shift in perspective turned a seemingly ordinary situation into something extraordinary. Perhaps it was a time when you chose to see an unexpected challenge as an opportunity to learn, or when you recognized the beauty in a small, everyday moment. These experiences are not random. They are the byproducts of a mind free from the chains of negativity. By embracing positivity, you are not ignoring life's difficulties. Instead, you are choosing to view them through a lens of possibility and growth. In that space, every setback becomes a lesson, and every moment holds the promise of renewal. Embracing a positive mindset is like tending a garden. It requires daily care, attention, and the willingness to remove the weeds that stifle the growth of vibrant blooms. When you commit to replacing self-criticism with self-compassion, you cultivate an environment where optimism can flourish. Each positive thought you nurture builds a foundation of hope that supports your journey through the challenges of life. In doing so, you create a ripple effect that can extend to every aspect of your existence, from your relationships to your physical health, and even to the quality of your sleep. The science behind this transformation is both compelling and accessible. Research has shown that practices such as mindfulness, gratitude journaling, and cognitive reframing are not merely feel-good exercises. They are powerful tools that rewire the brain for improved well-being. Over time, these practices strengthen neural pathways that support positive thinking, allowing you to naturally lean into optimism even when faced with adversity. In essence, by letting go of negative mindsets, you are training your mind to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. This journey toward a more positive outlook is not a one-time event, but a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. Each day offers a new chance to release a little more of the negativity that holds you back. As you begin to let go, you will notice a subtle yet profound transformation in how you experience life. With each positive thought, you create space for energy, joy, and the kind of resilience that carries you gracefully into each new day. Now, with this understanding of the profound benefits of releasing negative mindsets, we set the stage for our next transformative step. let us gently transition to exploring the importance of shedding a sedentary lifestyle in favor of movement and vitality. Just as freeing your mind from negativity can rejuvenate your spirit, inviting physical activity into your life can awaken your body to a world of health and energy. Imagine a life where each meal is not just a routine task, but a celebration of flavor and nourishment, a ritual that revitalizes your body and sparks joy within your soul. Picture yourself savoring vibrant, fresh produce, the rich colors and textures speaking to the abundance of nature. This is not merely about eating, it is about honoring your body as a sacred vessel, treating it with kindness and respect through the foods you choose. Scientific research consistently reveals that a well-balanced diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods can lead to dramatic improvements in health. Studies have shown that diets emphasizing fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains not only boost energy levels but also enhance cognitive function and reduce the risk of chronic illnesses. The evidence is clear. When we replace processed foods with nature's bounty, we are setting the stage for a life filled with vitality and longevity. Reflect for a moment on the potential of food as a powerful ally in your journey toward better aging. Each bite of a nutrient-dense meal carries the promise of nourishing cells, supporting brain health, and fostering an overall sense of well-being. Consider the simple joy of preparing a meal that is both delicious and nurturing, where every ingredient plays its part in fueling your body. This mindful approach to eating transforms each meal into an opportunity to care for yourself, weaving a tapestry of health that grows richer with every conscious choice. At its core, embracing healthier dietary habits is an act of self-love. It requires a gentle awareness of the foods that truly support your body and a willingness to let go of those that no longer serve you. Over time, the cumulative benefits of these choices become apparent: improved digestion, enhanced mood, and even clearer, more focused thinking. Imagine the satisfaction of knowing that every meal is a step toward a future where you feel both energized and resilient. The journey toward healthier eating is not about rigid restrictions or sacrificing the joy of food. It is about rediscovering the pleasure of nourishment in its purest form and learning to listen to your body's natural cues. Embrace the idea that food can be both a source of comfort and a catalyst for transformation. By gently replacing processed, nutrient-poor options with whole, nourishing ingredients, you are laying the groundwork for a life that feels as vibrant as it is balanced. Moreover, the cultural shift toward recognizing the importance of nutrition is gaining momentum across the globe. As more people discover the tangible benefits of eating mindfully, we see a growing movement toward embracing local, seasonal, and organic produce. This trend is not just a fleeting fad, it is a return to an age-old wisdom that our bodies thrive when we honor the natural cycles of the earth. By aligning your dietary choices with this wisdom, you become a part of a larger narrative story of renewal, resilience, and harmonious living. As you embark on this path of mindful eating, consider each meal as a ritual that reinforces your commitment to health and well-being. The process of selecting, preparing, and enjoying food becomes a meditative practice, a daily celebration of life itself. In this space, every bite is a reminder that you are investing in your future, nurturing a body that has carried you through countless experiences and is poised for many more vibrant years. With the promise of nourishment now firmly established as a cornerstone of your well-being, we gently transition to the next vital chapter in our journey, one that centers on the relationships we cultivate. Just as the food we choose nourishes our bodies, the people we surround ourselves with have the power to nourish our souls. Let us now explore the transformative impact of releasing toxic relationships and embracing connections that uplift, support, and inspire you on your journey to a brighter, healthier future. As we step into the realm of our personal connections, it is time to reflect on the profound impact that our relationships have on our overall well-being. Imagine a garden filled with vibrant flowers and nurturing sunlight, each blossom representing the love, support, and encouragement of those who surround you. Now, envision a few stubborn weeds that not only steal nutrients from the soil but also crowd out the beauty of the garden. In our lives, Toxic relationships function much like these invasive weeds, quietly sapping our energy, dampening our spirit, and hindering our growth. Throughout our journey, the wisdom of letting go has emerged as a recurring theme. In this chapter, we invite you to consider the relationships that no longer contribute positively to your life. Over time, even the most cherished connections can develop patterns that, rather than uplifting, gradually undermine your sense of self-worth. When interactions are laced with criticism, manipulation, or persistent negativity, the toll they take on both your mental and physical health can be profound. Scientific studies consistently reveal that chronic stress arising from toxic interpersonal dynamics is closely linked with a myriad of health issues, ranging from high blood pressure to a weakened immune response. The mind and body are intricately connected, and every negative encounter leaves a subtle imprint on your overall well-being. Reflect for a moment on the individuals who consistently add joy and inspiration to your days. Perhaps there are cherished friends who offer genuine compassion and understanding, or family members who provide unwavering support during challenging times. Now, contrast that with the impact of those who drain your energy with their pessimism, or whose interactions leave you feeling diminished. The process of letting go does not necessitate the abrupt severance of all ties. Rather, it calls for a thoughtful reassessment of where your time and emotional energy are best invested. By consciously choosing to distance yourself from those who do not nurture your growth, you create space for relationships that echo with respect, encouragement, and mutual care. In the journey of life, releasing toxic relationships is not merely about cutting off negative influences, but also about making a deliberate choice to cultivate a network of supportive, loving individuals. It is an act of self-respect and a commitment to your own well-being. Imagine the relief that comes with no longer having to invest emotional energy in draining interactions. Picture yourself surrounded by people who genuinely celebrate your successes, empathize with your struggles, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. In that space, you find the freedom to heal, to rediscover your passions, and to move forward with renewed vigor. This transformation requires courage and self-compassion. It may involve difficult conversations and the gradual process of redefining boundaries with those who have been a part of your life for a long time. It is important to remember that letting go does not equate to abandoning the past. Instead, it is a mindful choice to embrace a future where your emotional well-being takes precedence. As you navigate this delicate process, trust in your ability to discern which relationships are essential to your growth and which ones are holding you back. In doing so, you empower yourself to foster connections that are enriching, affirming, and aligned with your values. Now, with a lighter heart and a clearer sense of the role that supportive relationships play in our lives, we gently prepare to move into the next chapter of our journey. In the forthcoming section, we will explore the art of letting go of the need for perfection, a liberating shift that opens the door to embracing life's beautiful imperfections. Just as releasing toxic relationships clears the path for more meaningful connections, releasing the need for perfection invites a more authentic and compassionate way of living. As we ease into the next chapter, let us explore the liberating art of releasing the need for perfection, a pursuit that, while seemingly noble, can often become a silent saboteur of joy and contentment. Imagine for a moment the exquisite freedom that comes from embracing life in its beautifully imperfect form, where every moment is a canvas painted with spontaneity, authenticity, and genuine connection. From our earliest memories, we have been conditioned to chase an elusive ideal state of flawlessness that promises success, admiration, and certainty. Yet the relentless pursuit of perfection can morph into an endless cycle of self-criticism and anxiety. Research in the realm of psychology has consistently shown that perfectionism is not the fountain of confidence we might believe it to be, but rather a source of chronic stress and emotional fatigue. It is a mindset that locks us into rigid expectations, leaving little room for the organic growth and creative spontaneity that life so generously offers. Consider the times when you felt overwhelmed by the constant pressure to meet standards that were often unattainable. Perhaps it was the nagging voice of self-doubt during a challenging task, or the paralyzing fear of making a mistake in a situation that demanded absolute precision. In these moments, the very desire to be perfect can transform into a barrier that prevents you from truly experiencing the richness of life. Instead of allowing yourself to learn, explore, and even stumble, you might find that each misstep is met with harsh internal judgment, dimming the vibrant spectrum of your potential. Now envision a different scenario life, where each small imperfection is met with kindness, where mistakes are seen as stepping stones rather than failures. Imagine the relief that comes from letting go of the unyielding need for perfection and welcoming a more compassionate, flexible approach to your daily experiences. This is not about abandoning ambition or striving for excellence. It is about recognizing that true growth lies in the willingness to embrace vulnerability and uncertainty. It is about understanding that the beauty of life often unfolds in the spaces where we allow ourselves to be authentically human. Scientific studies support this shift in perspective. When we let go of perfection, our brains begin to rewire themselves toward resilience and adaptability. Practices such as mindfulness and self-compassion have been shown to reduce anxiety and enhance overall well-being. These practices help us to focus on the process rather than the outcome, fostering an environment where creativity and innovation can thrive. In letting go of the rigid expectations of perfection, we open the door to experiences that are richer, more fulfilling, and imbued with a sense of playful curiosity. Reflect for a moment on a recent experience where striving for perfection might have held you back. Perhaps there was an opportunity to try something new, a hobby, a creative project, or even a simple conversation where the fear of not getting it exactly right prevented you from fully engaging. Now, imagine if you had approached that moment with an open heart and a willingness to learn from every twist and turn. In that space, each experience, regardless of its outcome, becomes a valuable lesson that contributes to your growth and deepens your understanding of yourself. Embracing imperfection means allowing yourself to be imperfectly human. It means celebrating the quirks and unexpected detours that make your journey uniquely yours. This shift in mindset is a gentle reminder that life is not a series of flawless performances, but a dynamic, ever-evolving dance of trial, error, and triumph. With each step that you take toward releasing the need for perfection, you invite more authenticity into your life, paving the way for deeper connections and a more resilient, joyful existence. As we close this chapter on perfectionism, take a deep breath and appreciate the liberation that comes from setting aside the weight of unattainable ideals. This newfound freedom creates space for growth, creativity, and self-compassion, a foundation upon which all other positive changes can flourish. With this perspective now blooming within you, we gently transition to the next phase of our journey, where we explore the importance of rebalancing our daily energy by releasing the culture of overwork and inviting the restorative power of rest into our lives. Now, with the gentle liberation of imperfection guiding our path, we arrive at another essential turning point in our journey, releasing the culture of overwork. In today's fast-paced world, the notion that constant activity equates to value is deeply ingrained. Yet, as we navigate the later stages of life, this ceaseless drive can transform into a barrier, preventing us from embracing the restorative power of genuine rest and rejuvenation. Imagine a life where the rhythm of your days is not dictated by an endless to-do list, but by the natural ebb and flow of energy where every moment is both a chance to contribute and a time to simply be. The culture of overwork often masks itself in the guise of productivity, seducing us into believing that our worth is measured by our perpetual busyness. However, scientific insights into stress and health reveal that chronic overexertion is a silent adversary. Persistent stress not only strains our minds, but also undermines our immune systems, disrupts our sleep, and diminishes the quality of our overall well-being. Visualize a day where you honor your need for rest as much as you celebrate your moments of achievement. Consider the benefits of stepping away from the constant demands of work to allow your body and mind to recharge. There is a profound truth in the simple act of pausing, a truth that whispers of deeper clarity, creativity, and peace. By embracing periods of rest, you grant yourself permission to reconnect with the present moment, to breathe, and to reflect on the beauty that surrounds you. This shift in perspective transforms rest from a perceived weakness into a powerful tool for holistic renewal. Reflect on the last time you felt truly refreshed, a moment when the weight of relentless tasks lifted and you were able to experience a quiet, unhurried joy. Perhaps it was an afternoon spent reading in a sunlit room, a leisurely walk in nature, or a simple pause to savor a warm cup of tea. These moments, seemingly small in the hustle of daily life, are the very foundation upon which lasting well-being is built. They remind us that our bodies and minds are not designed to operate at full throttle without breaks. They thrive when given the space to recover, to reflect, and to simply be. Modern research supports this gentle truth. Studies have shown that adequate rest can enhance cognitive function, bolster mood, and even extend one's lifespan. When we allow ourselves to slow down, we also open the door to creativity and problem-solving, often finding that our most innovative ideas arise not from relentless work, but from moments of calm introspection. In this light, releasing the culture of overwork is not about reducing productivity, but about rebalancing our lives in a way that honors our innate need for rest and rejuvenation. The path away from overwork requires mindful recalibration. It calls for setting boundaries, recognizing the signals of fatigue, and embracing the idea that downtime is not wasted time, but an essential investment in your health and happiness. Consider incorporating simple practices into your day, perhaps a short meditation, a moment of deep breathing, or a quiet walk that remind you of the restorative power of pausing. Over time, these practices can create a harmonious balance where periods of activity are enriched by moments of rest, cultivating a life that is both vibrant and sustainable. As you embark on this journey of rebalancing your daily energy, let go of any lingering guilt that may accompany the decision to slow down. Understand that by honoring your need for rest, you are nurturing a foundation from which all other aspects of your life can flourish. With this shift, you reclaim not only your time, but also your inner well-being, precious resource that, when well tended, radiates positivity throughout every facet of your existence. Now, as we transition from the embrace of restorative rest, our next chapter beckons us to explore the courage required to let go of the fear of change and the hesitation surrounding new technologies. Much like the renewal found in rest, embracing change opens a world of possibility, bridging the wisdom of the past with the promise of the future. Let us now step into this dynamic exploration, where the modern tools of tomorrow become allies in crafting a life rich with connection, growth, and endless opportunity. With our spirits recharged from the gift of rest, we now stand at the threshold of a new, exciting chapter, where we gently release the fear of change and open ourselves up to the enriching embrace of new technologies. In a world that evolves at an unprecedented pace, the unknown can sometimes feel like an intimidating frontier. Yet, hidden within that frontier lies a realm of possibilities that can enhance every facet of our lives. Imagine the spark of wonder that ignites when you learn about a device or a digital tool designed to connect you more deeply with the world around you. Perhaps it is the ease of communicating with loved ones across great distances or accessing a wealth of information at your fingertips that once seemed reserved for a younger generation. New technologies are not just symbols of modernity. They are bridges linking us to fresh experiences, innovative ideas, and even unexpected friendships. When we set aside our fears, we discover that embracing change is an invitation to grow in ways we never imagined. The journey toward accepting new technologies begins with a simple shift in perspective. Rather than viewing them as disruptive forces, consider them as partners in your quest for a richer, more fulfilling life. Scientific research has shown that engaging with digital tools can stimulate cognitive function, provide avenues for social connection, and even help manage the everyday challenges of modern living. For instance, numerous studies have revealed that technology, when embraced thoughtfully, can boost mental agility, helping to keep the mind sharp and responsive. This is not a call to abandon the wisdom of the past. Rather, it is a harmonious blending of the old and the new, where experience meets innovation. Reflect for a moment on a time when you hesitated to try something unfamiliar, only to later find that it enriched your life in unexpected ways. Perhaps it was a new app that made staying in touch with old friends effortless, or a piece of technology that simplified daily tasks and granted you more time for the things you love. These moments of discovery remind us that change is not something to fear, but rather a natural part of our evolution. Every new tool you embrace becomes a stepping stone toward a more connected, informed, and dynamic version of yourself. At its heart, letting go of the fear of change is an act of self-empowerment. It is about acknowledging that every stage of life brings its own challenges and opportunities. By welcoming modern technology with open arms, you not only gain access to practical benefits, but also open your mind to new ways of thinking and being. The process might seem gradual at first, a gentle exploration of digital platforms, a slow and steady learning curve that builds confidence over time. And as you progress, you may find that what once felt daunting now feels like a natural extension of your daily life, enriching your experiences and broadening your horizons. This transformation is deeply personal. It is not about conforming to trends or feeling pressured by a rapidly changing society. It is about choosing to see technology as a means to enhance your life, to nurture your passions, and to keep your connections vibrant. Embracing change in this way cultivates resilience and adaptability qualities that are as vital in later years as they are at any point in life. With every new digital encounter, you build a bridge to a future where age is not a barrier, but a gateway to continuous growth and learning. So, as we stand together at this juncture, let us replace hesitation with curiosity and apprehension with the excitement of discovery. Allow the glow of modern innovations to illuminate your path, offering new tools to foster creativity, maintain connections, and simplify everyday challenges. In doing so, you are not just keeping pace with the times, you are actively shaping a life that is both enriched by tradition and invigorated by progress. With this fresh embrace of change and technology warming your spirit, we gently transition to the next transformative chapter in our journey. Shift from the rigidity of routine toward the endless possibilities found in new experiences. Just as welcoming modern tools opens up a world of connectivity and convenience, so too does stepping away from a fixed routine invite moments of spontaneous joy and unexpected discovery. Let us now venture into that dynamic realm where every day holds the promise of a delightful surprise. For many of us, self-doubt has been a constant companion, casting shadows over our accomplishments and whispering that we are somehow not enough. This voice can be both persistent and insidious, undermining our confidence and limiting our potential. Yet, research in positive psychology reminds us that our mindset is not fixed. It can be gently reshaped with practices that foster self-compassion and mindfulness. When we begin to quiet the harsh inner critic, we create space for a kinder, more resilient version of ourselves to emerge that listens with empathy and nurtures growth. Consider the moments in life when self-doubt seemed to hold you back from pursuing a passion or seizing an opportunity. Each time that inner voice spoke, it reinforced the belief that you were not capable or deserving. Now, imagine transforming that narrative into one of gentle encouragement. Picture yourself engaging in small acts of self-care, a warm cup of tea shared with a favorite book, a quiet walk in nature, or simply pausing to acknowledge your achievements, however modest they may seem. In these moments, self-care becomes an act of rebellion against the voice of doubt, a clear statement that you are worthy of kindness and attention. Scientific studies have shown that when we invest in self-care, we not only replenish our physical energy, but also cultivate a mental space where positivity can flourish. Practices like mindful meditation, gratitude reflection, and gentle physical activity contribute to a renewed sense of self-worth. Each of these moments, though seemingly small, reinforces the idea that your well-being is a priority. Over time, these acts of self-love build a foundation of inner strength, gradually replacing self-doubt with a steady current of self-assurance. This journey toward embracing self-care is both gradual and deeply personal. It requires a conscious decision to honor your needs and a willingness to set aside the unrealistic standards that often fuel self-doubt. Instead of constantly measuring yourself against external expectations, you begin to recognize the beauty in your unique path and the small victories that mark each day. Imagine the transformation that occurs when you replace criticism with understanding and the relentless pressure to be perfect with the gentle acceptance of who you truly are. In that space, every moment becomes an opportunity to celebrate your progress, however incremental it may be. As you embark on this path, remember that self-care is not an indulgence, but a necessity, a cornerstone of a life lived with intention and grace. By releasing the grip of self-doubt, you empower yourself to fully engage with the world, unburdened by the weight of negative self-perception. This shift opens the door to richer experiences, deeper relationships, and a life imbued with the gentle power of self-compassion. For many, aging has been shrouded in stereotypes and societal precursor notion that later years are synonymous with decline or resignation. Yet emerging research and lived experiences tell a different story. Studies now show that a positive outlook on aging is intricately linked to improved cognitive function, sustained physical health, and a richer quality of life. By discarding the outdated script that equates age with frailty, you empower yourself to see each moment as a new opportunity for reinvention and growth. This transformation begins with a shift in mindset tone that replaces the weight of unrealistic expectations with a celebration of each stage of life. Instead of measuring your worth by the standards of youth or the benchmarks of societal norms, consider the richness of your unique experiences and the power that comes from a lifetime of learning. Embracing the natural progression of life means honoring every chapter, with all its challenges and triumphs, as an integral part of your journey. In doing so, you cultivate a sense of liberation that radiates from within, fueling your determination to live authentically and fully. Imagine a future where each birthday is not a reminder of time passing, but a celebration of evolution, a milestone that marks not just the accumulation of years, but the deepening of your character, the broadening of your horizons, and the expansion of your passions. In this vision, aging becomes a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of resilience, joy, and continuous discovery. If you found resonance in this journey, consider taking a moment to reflect on your own path and the changes you wish to embrace. Share your thoughts, experiences, or even a single step you plan to take toward a more liberated life in the comments below. Your journey might just inspire someone else to begin their own transformation. And if this conversation has sparked a new perspective, please like and subscribe to join our community, a place where every day is celebrated as an opportunity to grow, connect, and live vibrantly at every stage of life.